All right, ahead. Two outrageous comments from Democratic lawmakers. First, what Rep. Omar says about the American founding and, quote, white Americans. And then a local Alabama politician's stomach-turning remarks on abortion.
You know, no, you should mention dignity here. Mention dignity.
In how it affects our dignity. The very dignified Horace Cooper, Leo Terrell debate next. Thank you. Now, remember when Congressman Ilhan Omar said some people did something on 9/11? Well, yesterday, she had even harsher words for the country that she migrated to and now represents.
This is not going to be the country of the xenophobics. This is not going to be the country of white people. This is the country that was founded on the history of Native American genocide, on the backs of black slaves, but also by immigrants.
Here now, Horace Cooper, co-chair of Project 21, and civil rights attorney Leo Terrell. All right, Horace, is it productive for all of us when the only American history certain elected officials acknowledge are the negative chapters and everything afterwards kind of blurred up?
This is race hatred, and it apparently is motivated by hatred of who we are as a country. There is no perfect country, but when America stands on the world stage, America stands head and shoulders above. Our actual history more than outweighs with the exceptional accomplishments of the things that make America a remarkable place.
Leo, it sounds like she's steeped in like Howard Zinn's The People's History or something. Like that's like the only historical, reference point of certain people on the left. But do you take any pause in what she said, or do you think that's just the best way to look at the country today?
That's her being truthful. I mean, there's not one thing that she said, Laura, that was dishonest. This country was built on slavery, a group of white men who consider African Americans as property. Nothing came out of her mouth that was untruthful. History is painful, and yet
it's a distortion. It's a distortion. What about those Americans? What about those Americans who lost more of their lives than in any war that we've ever been in, ending slavery? What about that consequence?
You're changing the subject.
No, I'm not changing the subject. What I'm saying is it's distorting. It is distorting.
It's a question of emphasis. It's a question of emphasis, I think,
amazing.
that Horace, you're getting at. It's only focusing on the negative. If it's focusing on how the Islamophobic, we have problems like every country. But there's a reason people want to come here, both as refugees, as legal immigrants, and a lot of people come illegally. 90,000 Somalis live in St. Paul, Minnesota. 90,000 because of our good graces and our generosity and our willingness to help people. And then there are a lot of people out there tonight, I think, Leo, who say, okay, we opened our doors and opened our country, and glad you're here, but my gosh, is there anything we've done right?
Well, Laura, we're not saying that. We're just saying, where can we find the truth that she's articulating? What history book? It's been whitewashed. Well, I just showed you the book that whitewashed out the balance.
You can hardly learn about George Washington today. Are you kidding me? Have you read a kid's history book today?
It's all the left talks about.
All right, guys, I got to switch gears, so we're not going to solve anything here. But unbelievable remarks from a Democratic Alabama state rep on abortions blowing up the internet. Let's watch.
Some kids are unwanted. So you kill them now, kill them later. You bring them in the world unwanted, unloved. Then you send them to the electric chair. So you kill them now, kill them later.
I thought that was some kind of sick joke, but it's actually happened. Horrifying. Horace, is this a slap in the face to the work you do at Project 21? Kill them now or kill them later, whatever.
This is jaw-dropping. Human lives are looked upon as some sort of inconvenience, and apparently the end outcome, their death, is an inevitable. We ought to be doing exactly the opposite. Where are Democrats joining with Republicans, conservatives and liberals, standing up for innocent human life?
Now, again, back to the sins of the past. How about the sins of today and what we're doing and snuffing out lives? And Leo, I can't imagine you applaud that comment.
No, I will not. It was a poor choice of words for a person who I believe is pro-choice. But I do not agree with his terminology and his analogy. But the argument of choice is always a debatable issue. But his use of words were absolutely incorrect.
All right, coming up, Aunt Becky and a desperate housewife may not be the only celebrities embroiled in the college admission scandal. The breaking details you can't miss next.